Phoenix in Tough at Mermaid's Tale bookstore with
Michael.
Michael. How long have you been in Tofino?
Oh, Tofino, gosh, well, mid-70s, early 70s I got here.
Right.
Here.
Quite a bit different.
Yeah, it's changed a lot for sure. Yeah, and been selling books here for about 15, 20, I know since 95. I used to rent space at a different place. I've been up here now for 5 years, I guess,
Right.
in this shop.
And this is all sorts of books about wildlife, philosophy, art.
Well, we have everything, everything. We have a lot of really quality international fiction, like really
Right.
books that a lot of people don't find in other places. People often say, oh, you know, I'm in a big box for an hour, I can't find anything to read. I've been here 10 minutes and I've already got 6 books. I hear that a lot.
Right.
So it's a very compressed selection. It's such a small store. I like to say no room for junk, right? It's
Right.
a very compressed selection. They're all good books, so they're not here.
Yeah.
I don't have room for junk.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of very informative books with content.
Plus we have lots of really great toys. I'm just unpacking all kinds of, got some really high quality kids stuff and, you know, educational things and really fun toys, kites, tops, frisbees, things that spin and things that fly, model airplanes, quite a bit of that as well. So my sign reads books, kites, toys, right? We
Right.
cover it all.
Yeah, so it's
All the
like
fun stuff.
indoor activities, outdoor
Yeah,
activities.
a nice sunny day, fly the kite, and a rainy day, curl up with a good book. So it's all fun stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And passions? What would you like to see happen to Tofino?
What would I like to see happen to Tofino? I'd like to see Tofino thrive like we are, but to still feel small. The problem is when you start feeling like everywhere else, looking like everywhere else.
Right.
As long as we retain our unique character, and as long as there's room here for young people, like one of the best things that ever happened to this town was that skate park.
Right.
And the surfer people, you know, just to make it affordable for people
Right.
to actually survive here. That's
Yeah.
very important.
That's important.
And to feel small, that's very important. So the
Yeah.
development sort of has to be a little more tasteful and, you know, not
Yeah.
in your face.
Community, realize that we're on a peninsula, realize that it's very limited space,
Yeah.
and we're surrounded by very beautiful natural surroundings and
Yeah.
protecting Clayoquot Sound.
Well, that's the other, other thing that's really important is protecting what's left here of the trees and the fish. And I'm extremely concerned about this catface copper mine threat.
Yeah.
And I'm very concerned about the ongoing logging. I'm very concerned about all the threats to our wild fish, our wild salmon suffering at the hands of the fish farms. So it's critical
Yeah.
that we protect the environment.
Yeah, I mean, Tofino won't exist without the environment. So it's up to us to protect it. And Community TV, we're getting a bit of a beat on it with all the people here and understanding that we all love Tofino.
And don't forget, Tofino's just one little piece of Clayoquot Sound. Clayoquot
Right.
Sound is a bigger whole that really needs serious protection. And that includes the native people. We've got Ahousa, we've got Heshpiat, we've got Opitsa, the Esauista. And we have to find a really viable
Grounds for
fail
understanding.
life. Well, you know, a full life. I mean, access to jobs. Those people need work as much as we do. They need healthy solutions. You know, without destroying the place, without cutting all the trees and blowing up the mountain.
Yeah.
That's the most critical problem we've got.
Well,
is
if we
making
blow up
it-
the mountain, then more or less the
We'll all be
rest of
dead.
it. Yeah,
It's all done.
Tofino will be done.
It's all done. But that's the most critical thing, is maintaining livelihoods and healthy economics while protecting the ecological values. That's the critical thing.
Yeah. It's like a much better community base for outdoor activities, kayaking, surfing, anything outdoor, environmental, hiking, rather than average, you know, they can mine somewhere else, really.
That's another one. But and we have a lot of very real resources here. There's you know, the salmon fishing that hopefully will survive, and then the crab fishing and the gooey duck diving and the clam digging. And I'm an oyster grower. There's a lot of oyster farming going on here, and all of that needs clean water. Can't have arsenic and copper dust and rock rubble killing it off, you see.
Right.
So that's the other part of the story. You see the tourism, but there's a very real resource-based economy here as well.
Right.
That also needs to have its background protected.
Right. Which is respecting the environment.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we all need, but the most important.
Yeah. So that's what we'll push, respecting the environment.
There you go.
Right on. Thanks for
Thank you.
Thanks for having a chat.
You bet.
We're at Mermaid's Tale. Phoenix signing off.